I honestly thought my nights were normal. You know, a little scrolling, a little stress, then suddenly it's almost 1 in the morning. The second my head hit the pillow, my brain decided it was finally time to discuss everything. Work, goals, random embarrassing memories, all of it. My nights were basically screen time, snacks, and pretending I'd go to bed soon, which apparently is not a real strategy. And every morning, brutal. I wasn't waking up refreshed. I was waking up like I'd lost a fight in my sleep. My morning routine was less rise and shine and more survive with caffeine and hope. Not exactly the glow up I wanted. Online, everybody has this perfect night routine. Candles, books, peace. Meanwhile, I'm half asleep staring at memes at 12:43. So I gave myself a challenge. Follow a perfect night routine for 7 days and see if anything actually changed. I kept it simple. Just 3 habits. No crazy biohacks, no 5-hour rituals, just stuff a normal person could actually do. And honestly, the results were way more noticeable than I expected. Here's what made the biggest difference. First habit, no phone for 30 minutes before bed, which sounds easy until your thumb reaches for it automatically. I put my phone in a drawer across the room, out of sight, out of reach, and way harder to accidentally keep checking. The first night felt weird. Like, okay, cool, I'm off my phone, now what am I supposed to do with my hands? But after a few minutes, I noticed something important. My brain wasn't getting hit with constant stimulation right before sleep. Bright screens and endless content keep your mind alert. If sleep is a landing, your phone is turbulence right before touchdown. By the second night, I felt calmer getting into bed. Not instantly sleepy, but definitely less mentally wired. It was such a small change, but it created a huge difference. Less chaos in my head and way less bedtime resistance. Second habit, a 10-minute brain dump. Basically writing down everything bouncing around in my mind before bed. Tasks, worries, random ideas, stuff I didn't want to forget. I just got it all out of my head and onto paper. And weirdly, it worked fast. The moment I wrote things down, they stopped feeling like they needed my attention immediately. Your brain loves to keep unfinished thoughts active. Writing them down tells it, relax, we've stored this somewhere safe. I use 3 prompts: what happened today, what's on my mind, and what matters tomorrow. Super simple, super effective. It's not magic, it just lowers the mental load, which makes it easier for your brain to stop performing at bedtime. This was the part that surprised me most. I didn't realize how much energy I was wasting mentally looping the same thoughts. By the middle of the week, my overthinking had noticeably dropped. Not gone forever, but definitely quieter. The stress didn't disappear, it just stopped living rent-free in my head while I was trying to sleep. Third habit, repeat the same sleep cues every night. Same time, same order, same signals to my brain. Dim the lights, put the phone away, write for 10 minutes, then get in bed. Nothing fancy, just consistent. And that consistency matters more than motivation. When your routine repeats, your brain starts recognizing the pattern. Basically, you teach your mind and body, hey, this sequence means we're shutting down now. That pattern is powerful. Around day 5, I noticed I was getting sleepy before I even got into bed. That had not been happening before. I actually yawned during my routine and got excited about it, which is a very strange sentence, but here we are. And the mornings got easier too. I still wasn't leaping out of bed like a motivational speaker, but I felt way less wrecked. The improvement wasn't dramatic movie montage magic, it was better focus, less grogginess, and a more stable mood. That's what I liked most. Better nights didn't just improve sleep, they made the entire next day feel more manageable. So if I had to boil it down, 3 things made the biggest difference, and none of them took that long. Number 1, cut stimulation before bed. Fewer screens, fewer alerts, fewer chances for your brain to stay switched on. Number 2, Get the thoughts out of your head. A quick journal or brain dump can seriously calm bedtime overthinking. Number 3, repeat the same cues every night. Your brain learns faster when bedtime stops feeling random. That's the big takeaway. A small investment at night can change how the next 24 hours feel. If you want, I can test a perfect morning routine next. Subscribe, and I'll show you whether waking up better is actually real.